Game 2 Eastern Conference semis with the Wizards taking on Miami here in D.C. Get a screen early from Sarr. Drive, left hand, layup, left short by me. Kick it back out to Coulibaly as I got my own miss. And now I'll take the three over, who was that? Over Butler. Significant change already by the Heat. I guess Rozier did not end the game well enough for Spo's liking. So the Heat have made a change as Hero fades to the right and nails the three. And we are tied at 3. For the Wizards starting lineup, Summerz, Coulibaly, Kuzma, Sarr, and Valanciunas. And for the Heat, it's Richardson, Hero, Butler, Jovic, and Adebayo. A couple of changes by the Heat as Kuzma on my pass misses, then misses his own follow. And the game remains at 3. We'll talk about the Heat changes in just a moment. Hero over to Jovic, who is in the starting lineup for Highsmith. Jovic takes the three, misses, and I've got the rebound. Over to Sarr. Sarr back to me. Hero is on me. And we'll drive into the lane. Floater is good with the right hand moving left. And the Wizards are now up 5-3. Wizards with a 1-0 lead in this series. The game one final score a little deceiving as the Wizards, as Adebayo on the base. Oh gosh, Hero with a wide open three. Surprised he missed that. I picked up my 3rd rebound early. Right now I'm leading the playoffs in rebounds. Kicking the pass to Sarr in the corner. Now back up top to Coulibaly, over to me. Jovic is on me. All right, driving. Now to Valanciunas. He kicks it back out to me. Over to Kuzma. And Kuzma hits the three. Look at me being unselfish. You know I could have launched that three, but I gave it to Kuzma, trying to get Kuzma established. He's got Butler guarding him so far this series. And he was not super effective in game 1. And I'm sure a lot of that was Butler. Hero driving against Coulibaly. Back to Butler. He takes the three. Misses. Good box out by Valanciunas on Adebayo. And we get the rebound. Over to Coulibaly. He nails the three off of my pass. And we've now got a pair of assists to go with a trio of rebounds and 5 points to start here. Wizards with a quick start. It's 11-3 Wizards with 2.5 gone by here in the first half. Oh, good pass from Butler to Adebayo. And the Wizards, I don't know. See, as I've said before, Brian Keefe will call these timeouts. I don't know if I agree with this one. But Game 1 was a final score of 86-72 in favor of the Wizards. However, with 2:17 left to go in the fourth quarter, Tyler Hero hit a pair of free throws that closed the game to 3. The Wizards ended the game on a 14-3 closing run, and that was the difference in the game and your 14-point difference. So the score is not quite indicative of how close that game was. And we have played a lot of close games with the with the Heat this season. Oh, was trying to get that pass to Kuzma, who was cutting, or was that Brogdon? Nonetheless, pass intercepted as Adebayo moved over and deflected the pass. We're fortunate Heat was not able to capitalize on that. Up to Brogdon up top as Brogdon has now checked in for Sarr. I'll drive and I was trying to yank on Adebayo, but he was able to. Oh, could not get the steal there off of Hero. Adebayo went up and was able to stop me from dunking on him. And that ends up being a miss by me at the rim. Adebayo, of course, a good defensive player. So no surprise there, but, I had to go in. Adebayo has blocked some of my shots, so, you got to go in hard or don't go in at all. Hero up top working against me since Brogdon is now in the game for the Wizards. Hero takes the three in my face, nails it. And with 2:27 to go here in the first, the Heat are now on a 6-0 run to close this lead to 11-8. Back to me working against Hero. Spin. And now driving to the baseline. Left hand is good. We've got a 3-point play opportunity. Now, here's what the Heat have done. Richardson in the starting lineup for Rozier III. And Jovic in the starting lineup for Highsmith. So 2 changes immediately in game 2 for the Heat. Now I'm on Butler. Adebayo bringing the ball up. Rozier has now checked into the game. Adebayo sets a screen on me. I get through the screen. Here comes Butler. Coming downhill, short jump shot in the lane on me is good. And that makes the score 14-10. If you're new to the channel, Season Long Baller, thank you for joining us. One thing you'll notice right off is that I never talk on free throws. All right. Had an opportunity for a short jump shot there on Butler. Didn't take it, over to Brogdon. Brogdon, who did start games 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the Wizards in the series against Boston and was effective. Coulibaly with the 3 over Jaquez Jr. misses as he's now checked into the game. Brogdon picks him up. Oh no, Adebayo against me. This is not good. Adebayo spins right hand over me is good, and that cuts the lead to 2. So you're now looking at a 10-3 run by the Heat that has closed this gap to 2 points as Sarr stands up along with Bay. And Poole coming downhill against Butler. Left hand flip is good. And that pushes the lead to 16-12. I'm now in double digits with 10, along with 3 rebounds, 2 assists. This is Season Long Ballers, Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis, Wizards Heat. And again, a team I did not want to face. I didn't want to face the Heat. I was preferring to face the Bulls in this round, as they were the 5 seed. But the Heat, just like in real life, as Butler takes the fadeaway and hits despite my pressure. Butler doing Butler things there in the paint. It cuts the lead to 2. I drive around Butler. Left hand is good. My 11th and 12th points give us a 4-point lead in the waning moments of the first quarter. But just like in real life, the Heat abused the Bulls. Butler's layup misses thanks to Valanciunas coming over to help me there. Valanciunas' pressure. Brogdon to me. Got a good pass to Kuzma as Butler picked me up on the baseline. I was able to slip the pass. I believe that was past Jaquez. And the Wizards now have a 6-point lead. Butler working against me into the paint. Will one-hand flush as he gets around me. Help was not able to arrive in time. And now with under 10 to go here in the first quarter, Wizards with a 4-point lead. And we'll hold for the final shot. I'll take a straight, well, not quite straight on 3. Missed it, however. That was a decent look considering Butler was on me too. However, that is how the first quarter will end. Wizards with a 20-16 lead. And again, Rozier III has been killing us, looking like Steph Curry in these games that we played against the Heat recently. But in game 1, he didn't light us up. And I guess Eric Spoelstra had enough and decided to make a change. I guess if Rozier is not lighting me up, then he's worried about me lighting up Rozier, which was my strategy in the second half of that game. I've checked out back in, and it's a 27-27 tie. If you're new to the channel, Season Long Baller, when our player build Jaymont Summerz comes out of the game, we're out of the game. 3:49 to go here in the second quarter, and Adebayo has now given the Heat a 1-point lead. And again, I wasn't looking forward to the Heat. I was hoping that the Bulls, who I've only lost to 1 time in our ultimate career mode here, and that was at the end of the season where we didn't really have anything to play for, and we didn't have our starting lineup all the way into the game. As Brogdon crosses over left hand, Adebayo may have affected that shot. Good drive by Brogdon, but I think Adebayo affected that shot. Jaquez working against Bagley III, pump fakes, pivots, now the hero. Back over to Richardson working against me. Here comes the screen by Adebayo. Now Richardson loses me, gets the short jump shot. Oh, I was trying to box out Adebayo, and he gets the offensive rebound. And now the Heat have a 3-point lead. Yeah, I think that since I attacked Rozier so much, I guess Spoelstra was like, I've seen enough of this. If you're not hitting threes, Rozier, I need you. My miss on the drive, but Bagley III gets the rebound, kicks it to Brogdon. His free throw line jump shot is good. And that closes the lead to 1. Spo was probably saying to Rozier III, if you're not hitting a lot of points, then I need defense from you. And Richardson, a bigger defender, not known as an elite defender, but a bigger defender, maybe he would have better luck against me. Barnes will throw that pass away. He got in the air. You know, you don't go in the air but to shoot, they say. And if you're going to do that, as you see, I've been leading the playoffs in rebounds. If you're going to do that, then you've got to know where you're going with the ball. As Butler checks back into the game. If you're wondering why Barnes is on the team, you may have noticed that you haven't seen Duncan Robinson. And that was the trade in our simulation Duncan Robinson was traded to the Spurs for Harrison Barnes. Coming off of the inbounds, Bagley III hits me. I nailed the three over Hero, and now the Wizards have a 2-point lead. Butler, Adebayo, Jaquez, Richardson, and Hero are your 5 for the... Oh, I didn't block that for the Heat. Brogdon, give that up to me. Oh, I wanted the ball in the corner, but after Brogdon didn't throw it, I decided to cut to the basket. That was a bad move. However, Heat unable again to take advantage of our turnover. And Bay comes out of the pack with the ball. After the rebound, I believe that was Valanciunas. Brogdon gets a screen, takes a three, misses. And Adebayo, with no Wizard players under the basket, gets the rebound. All right, I'm guarding Hero. Over to Jaquez. Up to Adebayo. Bagley III is on him. Now to Richardson. Brogdon's guarding him. Now to Butler. He'll take the three over Bay. Misses, and I've got my 4th rebound. Now I'm past Adebayo. Let's drive to the basket. Left hand scoop is good around Butler and Richardson. And the Wizards are now up by 4. We're under a minute 15 to go here in the first half. Wizards with the 1-0 series lead here in the Eastern Conference semis by virtue of an 86-72 victory in Game 1, which again, difference in that game, the final 2:17 of Game 1, a 14-3 closing run by the Wizards, making that score look a lot worse than that game really was. All right, the series will switch to Miami on Friday, but let's see if the Heat can tie this series right now. Jovic takes the shot and nails the three to close the Heat within 1. 57.7 to go here in the first quarter. We'll bring the ball up against Richardson. Summerz, Kuzma, Coulibaly, Sarr, and Valanciunas. Wizards starting lineup in the game. Back to Kuzma. I was going to say, Kuzma, you've got to shoot that. One of the better looks you've had. Unfortunately, Kuzma misses it. Richardson comes down as I tried to go for a steal. He spins on the behind-the-back pass to Jovic. Jovic, well, I thought he had a 3-point play opportunity there. But he will miss. Was that foul on Sarr or on me? Regardless, Jovic on the free throw line, he hits. And yeah, I don't talk on my free throws, but I talk on everybody else's. Game is now tied, and Jovic now puts the Heat ahead. It's 35-34 in favor of the Heat. Jovic probably starting because the size difference between Sarr and Highsmith was pretty stark. All right, coming downhill, pass over to Sarr. Jovic on him. Back over to Coulibaly, who gives it to me. 7 on the shot clock. Now, around. Oh, that was not the floater I was trying to throw. As you see, Adebayo came over and blocked the shot. I hate when I get that, I don't know, frog leg looking floater. Now with under 3 on the shot on the game clock, Hero misses, and that is how the first half ends. I'm surprised Hero missed that one. Heat will take a 1-point lead into the half. This is Season Long Baller. We'll see you in the third quarter. all right. Beginning of the second half here in game 2. And I can say I am honestly glad the Thunder have been eliminated out west because they smoked us both times we played them this season. All right, I went to help Kuzma on a double team, and that left Richardson wide open. Fortunately, he missed the 3. And now Sarr gives me the ball. Butler picks me up, back over to Sarr. Richardson's on him, Butler's on me. Both teams with their starting lineups. Remember, Richardson and Jovic in the starting lineup for the Heat instead of Rozier. Good lay with the right hand over Jovic by Kuzma. But again, Richardson in for Rozier the third. Jovic in for Highsmith here in game 2 for the Heat. Pass down to Adebayo against Valanciunas. Jovic cuts. Sarr picks him up. Jovic now spins and gives the ball to Hero, who's working against Coulibaly. Under 5 on the shot clock. Hero takes the 3. Misses. Valanciunas with the rebound. Over to Sarr. Back to me. I'll pump fake. Over to Sarr. Sarr takes the deep 3, and it rims out. It spun around and rimmed out. I thought that was going to go in. Pass from Richardson to Hero. Surprised that Hero missed the baseline jump shot there, and I'm driving. Back over to Sarr. Sarr takes the 3. Misses his second 3 of the half. I took 12 shots, you may have noticed, in the first half. Got the steal on Butler. Butler picks me up. I'll back it out. Pass to Valanciunas. Got it around Hero. And the Wizards have a 3-point lead. My 4th assist of the game. Again, if you cut to the basket, I will try to get the ball to you. That has been a problem with the bigs for the Wizards all season. Never had that problem with Daniel Gafford. Yeah, I know I keep talking about Daniel Gafford as Adebayo hits the long 3. And he's not going to be on the Wizards ever again, I know. I'm allowed to lament what I've lost. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out Season 1 and Season 2 of Season Long Baller on NBA 2K23 and NBA 2K24 respectively as I pass the ball to Kuzma, who gives the ball to Sarr. Oh, look at that. Coulibaly wide open on the cut. He lost Hero. Oh, good screen there. You see Kuzma bumped off, kind of rubbed off of Hero to get Coulibaly free. We're in the ultimate career mode here on Season Long Baller. So Season 1, all 82 games, mirroring the actual Washington Wizards schedule, except in places where it's obvious, like now, where the Wizards obviously didn't make the playoffs. Hopefully the real Wizards will get Cooper flagged. Think that'll change things for the Wizards some? Sarr flag, Carrington would be what the Wizards could put on the floor as Hero misses in real life. All right, got around Hero. Coming downhill, and I think Adebayo affected that shot, and I got the reach. All right, there's our tradition, the transition take foul. Adebayo. Well, who's going to shoot these? Probably Hero. No, Richardson. Interesting choice from Coach Spo. He makes it. Probably trying to get Richardson to hit some threes, so I won't leave him alone when Butler or Adebayo or Hero has the ball. Free throw is good. My transition take foul gives the Heat a point. There goes Richardson, and right on cue, he nails the 3, and the Heat are up by 1. Brian Keefe probably wants to talk to me. Look at what you've done, idiot. Gave the Heat 4 quick points there, as my defense wasn't great on Richardson right there either. And now we're staring at a 1-point deficit. Third quarter, this is Season Long Baller, and as I was saying, playing the full season on NBA 2K23, played it on NBA 2K24, and here on NBA 2K25. And those playlists are in the description. Kuzma sets the screen, back to Kuzma. Short left hand is too hard, misses it. Richardson with the rebound. Richardson pushes me out of the way, drives, spins, now kicks it to Hero. Wow, Hero's wide open. And that one will drop for Hero. You can't leave Hero that wide open. He hasn't been shooting well, but we can't give him that opportunity. And now it's a 4-point lead for the Heat. I'll drive. And challenged Adebayo with the left hand. Again, as I said earlier, you've got to go in trying to dunk it, or that's what's going to happen. Now I have to try to pick up Adebayo. I forced the miss from him, but he gets his own miss, tips it in, and the Heat are now up by 6 on an 11-2 run. I was just about to try to figure that out. Now, I shot the ball, as I was saying, 12 times in the first half. That might have been a little much. Now the floater. That's the floater I want. Got it over Jaquez. And now a 4-point lead, and Coach Spo wants to talk about it for the Heat. 2:06 to go here in the third quarter. Let's see. Am I going to check out? Yes. All right. Oh. Down by 9 with 4:07 to go. We were down by a significant margin in Game 4 against the Celtics when I checked back in, and we were not able to close that gap. Let's see what happens here. Over to Richardson. Rozier's in the game. Oh, I shouldn't have left him. Whew, got lucky. Bagley III didn't even have to jump for that layup. Rozier III missed the open three. Brogdon to me in the corner. He probably, okay. Brogdon, I guess, knew what he was doing. I was going to say Brogdon probably should have shot that, but he gives the ball to me, and I cut the lead to 6. Rozier. Hey, was that backcourt? Did he establish himself in the front court first? All right. Rozier III kicks it over to Richardson. He cut to the lane. It was wide open. Now, Richardson back to Rozier III. He misses. Ball batted around. Grabbed by Brogdon. Brogdon to me. I'll take no. Pump faked on Jaquez and drive. And yes, got the three-point play opportunity with the drive on Jaquez Jr. And we will go to the line with an opportunity for a three-point play as Butler and Hero both check into the game for the Heat. 3:12 to go here in the fourth. And after Rozier missed a pair of threes, Spo was like, nope, got to get you out of the game. All right, shh. Free throw is good. Complete the three-point play, and just like that, a 6-0 run by me and the Wizards closes the lead to 3. Now this feels like what we've been playing against the Heat all season, these kind of games. Oh, Hero comes off the screen, gets the pass, and misses. Sarr dives in for the rebound. Adebayo with the reach. Kuzma against Jaquez. He will drive. Reverse is good. Sweet move by Kuzma there, who, well, you know, when he was trying those layups in real life against the Pacers, he was missing them, falling to the floor. He went 1 out of 6 in game, what was that, game 4? Yeah, I think he went 1 out of 6 after Lillard. In the game that Lillard got hurt, I think he was 1 out of 6 from the field. Hero comes off the pin down on the baseline, nails the 3. And that pushes the lead back to 4. 3.5 gone by here in the fourth quarter. Again, Heat on top. Driving against Richardson. Behind the back. Back out to Coulibaly against Hero. Here comes Sarr, now to Coulibaly. Both teams with their starting lineups on the floor. Kuzma wide open for the 3, and it rolls in. Yeah, I know the real Bucks wish that Kuzma was shooting like that. That's the Kuzma they wanted when they traded away Middleton. 1-point lead for the Heat. Under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Now Butler lines up the 3. A long 3 missed by Butler. Valanciunas with the good rebound. Boxed out Adebayo, who is second in playoff rebounding. All right, Kuzma back up top to me. Minute 41. Fake on Richardson. Into the paint. Left hand scoop is good. Adebayo was not able to come over and help on that one. And I've got 27 along with 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And the Wizards have their first lead here in the fourth quarter. Minute 35 to go here in game 2. Would be nice to take a 2-0 lead to Miami. We'll see if that happens. Butler gets the ball against Kuzma. I'm guarding Richardson, who comes across the baseline. Butler with 6 on the shot clock. Now 5. Gets a screen from Adebayo. Takes the long 2 and misses. Valanciunas with another good rebound and box out. I'll bring the ball into the front court against Richardson. I'll take the 3. Oh, man, Richardson gave me room. Adebayo skies for the rebound. You see, he was clearing people out the way on that one. Hero driving against Kuzma on the baseline. I was going to say, the baseline monster's not going to get him there. All right. Adebayo had snagged that rebound, gets it to Hero. Hero steps out on bounds on the baseline. Wizards with a 1-point lead, 55.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Richardson picking me up. I had gone for the 3 last time, trying to go for that kill shot. You know that's got me in trouble at times this season. We'll go with a screen with Kuzma, setting it to the baseline side, coming downhill. Pass to Kuzma. Oh, my God. Intercepted by Butler. Bad pass by me. Pass over to Jovic. Against Sarr. Up top to Butler. Butler in the paint. Left hand push. Misses. Sarr with the rebound. Sarr dribbles through traffic. Brings the ball into the front court. Pass over to me. I've got room, but I'll drive. Left hand. Yes. The dunk. I thought I was going to go with that left hand layup, but you know, I said you got to go in hard if Adebayo comes over. He did. I went with the 2-hand flush. Effective that time. Otherwise, he would have sent that into the stands. Wizards with a 3-point lead. 23.6 to go. Jovic triggering off the sideline after the Heat timeout. Pass in the Hero. Hero to Richardson. Back to Hero. No, we gave him the look. Hero has hit clutch shots against us all season. Game tied, under 24 seconds to go. Shot clock turned off. All right. You know I'm going against Richardson one-on-one here. He's not Rozier III, but he's not elite. Now, under 6 to go. Behind the back. Coming downhill. Left hand, no. Richardson just grabbed me. So with 1.9 seconds to go, I go to the free throw line. All right. Got to hit these. Shh, shh, shh. First of 2. Woo, for the lead. Wizards up by 1. 1.9 seconds to go. Second of 2. Summerz up to 30 points. Shh, shh, shh. Got the excellent, and the Wizards up by, You know, should I have missed that on purpose? I mean, granted, that is against my religion, but the Heat can advance the ball to the half court, into the front court, and we know Hero can hit 3. Oh, this might have been a mistake. Oh, man. Hero, Jovic advances. Don't let Hero get this. Coulibaly lets Hero get it. He takes the deep 3. Woo! Hero misses the 3. Wizards escape DC with a 2-0 series lead and a 72-70 victory. Yeah, that might have been a mistake. Hero could have hit that. If he had been a little closer, he probably would have hit it. That's going to be the way this game ends. Wizards with a 2-0 lead. We will see you on Friday for Game 3. Wizards 2-0. Game 3 will be in Miami. Wow, that might have been a big strategy mistake by me, and we got away with that. Whew. All right. This is Season Long Baller. If you like what we do on the channel, go ahead and give us that like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell too so you'll know when we are playing that Game 3. That's it for Season Long Baller. Thank you for watching. Peace.